Hello everybody, this is Xsyon. I'm going to go ahead and be jumping back into Xsyon, taking a closer look at it. Now I haven't played this game for a long time. I thought it showed a lot of promise and potential when I played it back in 2011. And I had been following it for about a month, I think, when it actually launched and was available for its first initial beta or, you know, when it opened up initially back in February of 2011. I was one of the first people to actually play the game. And I really thought it showed a lot of promise. I really liked what I saw. One of the things I didn't really, I was a little bit impatient. It seemed like it kind of moved kind of slow, but it looked like it had a lot of promise. I liked the realism, the realistic approach that they took and how they were doing something a lot different than most other MMOs. But if we go back and we look here, I've actually logged in at the Xsyon website. It's www.xsyon.com, XSYON. Highly encourage you guys to go take a look at that website. Look at their home, and it shows a lot of features. If you click on home, and just like right here, and you click on features right here, it looks like they have a war server and a peace server as well. I don't know anything about that. I'm assuming one's an all PvP server and one's more of a peace server. But I do know that it used to be that you could attack anybody anywhere, and unless you was in their tribal area. But it's full loot, that kind of thing. It used to be that the creatures were based on, the whole area, the terrain and everything when this game first came out was based on the Lake Tahoe area of California and Nevada. And players can go in, once players got into this world, they were able to go ahead and terraform. So when it originally started, though, when the world was born, it was exactly based on geographical data of that area in real life. And so, like, if it's nighttime in the Lake Tahoe area, then it's going to be nighttime in the game. If it's raining, if it's snowing, whatever the weather is, it's going to be that same kind of weather in the game. If there's a lightning storm, a thunderstorm, you're going to see that when you go into the game at that moment. So that's what's really cool about the game. But players can go in and terraform and change and alter the original geographic data of the game, and terraform trenches and rivers and lower and raise the terrain to fit whatever they need. Maybe they want to build roads between their different tribes. That's basically the same thing as tribes. Is basically the same thing as guilds in other MMOs. There's all kinds of skill. It's a 100% skill-based game. You can do everything from logging to scavenging to foraging, all kinds of cool stuff in this game. And you can read all about all these features and about this world, how big it is, some of the features that they use for lighting and snow and weather and, skills and everything like that. Highly encourage you to at least go check this website out and check out all the different crafting abilities. There's no gear, there's no NPCs, there's no quests like you see in other games. There is player-generated quests, but that's it. And all the gear and equipment is crafted by other players that you'll get in game. So that they'll craft the stuff in game. So a lot of cool stuff. Now they do have, it used to be only realistic monsters, but now they do actually have basically on the outside border of the land, I believe they call it a green mist area, and animals will tend to migrate and take over certain animals. And when an animal kills another creature, another player, it'll gain strength and power. And these animals can be driven away, or they can actually take over an area. But when they're driven away and they're driven to the outside area, they can actually go into this green mist area and mutate into an altered creature based on their original realistic creature. And so now they actually have, where is it? I was looking at this. They actually have like undead revenants. And revenants can gain or lose power based on victory and defeat. Revenants loot creatures, dead creatures, and equip any looted armor or weapons. Creatures grow in size and power, whether it be a bear or a coyote or whatever. Creatures can overrun areas or be driven away, like I was saying. They possess realistic loot, so they can be skinned, gutted, deboned to provide useful materials for crafting. And then mutants are the powerful and dangerous versions of their base parent, like I was talking about. But I highly encourage you guys to go take a look at all these features on the website, Xsyon.com, if you haven't done so already. But I'm going to go ahead and go into my account here. As you see, I've logged in up here, and I created this account way back in February of 2011, so almost 4 years ago. So you'll see it'll have that I'm inactive right now. So you actually have to pay to play this game, and that is the one thing that, may turn some players away. You can read all your rules and terms of service here and everything like that, but if you look at my payment history here, and you'll see that I bought the game on February 10th, 2011. I used a credit card to pay for the game at $39.99. It came with a free trial month, and then I canceled it. And it looks like I did a free sign. Oh, okay, no, that's when I signed up back in 2011 as well. So basically, I bought the game and I paid for the free 30 days or the free 4 months or whatever was included when I bought the game. It might have had some kind of a special offer where you get it up until June the 1st. But I didn't pay for anything after that. So we're going to go back in here and we're going to go back into game management. And I'm going to go ahead and relaunch this game. And what I want you guys to do is, put any comments down below of what you guys want to see me do in the game. If you have any questions, if you have any advice, if you have anything you want to see me try to do, go ahead and put those down in the comments below, and I'll either try to answer the question or I'll show it in another video of this game. So I plan on making some videos about Xsyon to kind of help you guys see what the game is about. And I want to make, videos based on what you guys want to see. So be sure you put that kind of stuff down in the comments. Can't promise you that I'll do everything, you want me to do, because either the game may not offer what you want me to do, I can't do things that aren't in the game, or I may not have appropriate skill or the ability, to do what you guys want me to do. But I'll certainly do my best to try to show you guys at least an example, or, whatever it is you're wanting to see, or at least answer your questions. So we're going to go ahead in here and add the game. And you'll see that you can pay by PayPal or you can pay by credit card. You can subscribe to it, or you can simply just add time. If you don't want it to be an automatic payment, you can just add time rather than doing a subscription. So that's what's pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and do this and just use my PayPal account to get 1 month here. And it launches your PayPal account automatically if you use PayPal. We actually went ahead and did that, so we're going to go ahead now and okay, now you'll see that I have an active subscription. It's showing here that it's good for basically 1 month from today, and we're going to go ahead and download it right here. You can also download a manual in either German or English if you want to do that. And I don't believe it's too big of a file. I think it's right around 1 gigabyte. I don't think it's a real huge file. We'll see how big it is here. Okay, once we double click that WinRAR to extract it, it's going to allow us to go ahead and set it up. You need to accept the agreement and create the folder. I'll accept the default. You can create a desktop icon if you want to. Don't know why it's installing DirectX, because I already have DirectX, but I'll go ahead and let it run it anyway. Alright, DirectX has determined that a newer equivalent version is already installed. That's what I figured. So we're going to go ahead and launch it. Again, this is only a 2.4 meg installer that I downloaded. So now once you get this installer, you're going to need to go ahead and log in with your username and account. And then I assume you click patch. And it's going to go ahead and download the full game at this point. We'll see if it gives us information on how big the file is. So it's 2 gigs, so I thought it was 1 gig. It looks like it's about 2 gigs, and it'll start downloading there at whatever your speed based is on your internet speed that you're getting. And it looks like it's going to take it just a little bit here to download. So we'll come back as soon as the game downloads, and I'll show you what the game looks like. Alright guys, we've got our game launched and we've just signed in. It is telling us here that, just kind of news. It's telling you that you'll have a brief 30 to 60 minute restart every once in a while anytime that you need to do a patch, and they try to let you know 1 hour in advance anytime they're going to do that. And they also say Xsyon's been nominated for MMO Sandbox Game of the Year and asking you to vote. You can also see your terms of service here, and option to play. So we'll go ahead and jump in here and see what this game looks like. Like I say, I haven't even touched this game since February 2011. It's almost 4 years. So we do have an option here of playing peace. It's all PvE, it looks like. No way to play any kind of PvP. I believe the original was just play, you know, PvP where you can get killed and full loot and stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and go into that. Now, I did go ahead in here and I changed some of my sound down a little bit so that, you know, it's not quite so... That's a big difference right there. Alright, we'll go ahead and try that. See what happens. Well, that's a little bit loud. That's off, though. That's weird. Alright, don't exactly know how well that's working. Alright, so let's go ahead and play the PvP here. And at least get started here. Now, you'll see here that when it comes up with a character screen, it looks like it only allows you to create one character per account. Now, this is the old guy. I still remember him. I made this guy almost 4 years ago. I still have him. And it's showing him. And he was kind of decked out. I can't move him around or anything. But we're going to go ahead and delete him because I don't think I did a whole lot with him anyway. It wants me to type the name to delete him. Okay, so now he's gone. Now I have an option here to create a new player. So, kind of show you how this works as well. So we're going to go ahead and go gender male or female. We'll go ahead and make a male. You can make his age. January, I don't know, we'll make, since I was born in February 2011, we'll go ahead and make his birthday be February. I have no idea what the original date was, but we'll just say the 15th, I guess. Height, 176 centimeters, I don't know. We'll wait, give him a little more buffness. Skin hue, you have a few options here, not a whole lot. Yeah, I don't know if that's doing a whole lot. I guess it slowly is, huh? Huh. Our skin melanin. Okay. So, head 1, head 2, head 3, head 6, head 7. I'm not seeing a whole lot of difference between these. Can I zoom in or anything? It doesn't look like I can. Alright, hairstyle. Sure. Facial hair. You know, I kind of like 6 there. That looks kind of cool. Black. At least they have it so your hair matches your beard. Some of these games you have to actually, you can control the color on both separately. So you could have like blue hair and a white beard or whatever. That's kind of weird. Alright, stats. You have 100 stat points that you can distribute here. Everything's at 50, it looks like. Well, let's go ahead and make this guy be fairly strong. Fortitude. Measure of your stamina, health, and endurance. Determines your energy use, major effect to life points. Well, we probably want some pretty good life. We'll go ahead and put 70 there. Agility. Measure of your speed, balance, and reflexes. Well, that sounds pretty important too. Dexterity. Measure of your precision and skill with manual tasks. Increases accuracy in combat, primary crafting stat. Intelligence. Measure of your learning ability, memory, and logic. Determines the number of crafting recipes that you can learn. Wow, that sounds pretty important too. A lot of these sound important. Spirit. Measure of your willpower and affinity in nature. Moderate effect on life points. We'll leave that there. Perception. Measure of your awareness and surroundings. Increases your hiding ability. Determines your ability to see hidden players. We may leave that there too. Charm is a measure of your charisma, luck, and natural ability to achieve. Increases your luck. Minor effect here. Well, we'll go ahead and add a little charm here. Intelligence sounded pretty important, so we'll go ahead and add a little bit more there. Maybe some more strength. Probably some more fortitude. more agility, and intelligence. So let's go ahead and add some more dexterity. Okay, we're good there. I don't know, I'm just creating this. Ooh, skills. Select a general combat, offensive or defensive technique. Armed combat. Dodging. Parrying. Unarmed combat. Okay. Let's see. Weapon skill. Axes. Blades. Clubs. Picks. I'll use blades, I don't know. Primary stat, agility and dexterity. Select a skill, fishing, foraging, forestry, hunting, logging, resources, scavenging, terraforming, farming. Wow. Wow, let's do some resources. I want to be able to forage as well. And wow, I don't know. Tool craft, weapon craft. Let's do weapon craft. I don't know. Location. This is where you'll enter the world of Xsyon. If you die and are not a member of a tribe, you'll respawn to Founder's Island regardless of where your start location. Okay. Oh. Founder's Isle, Round Hill, Zypher Cove, Glenbrook, Secret Cove. Got a bunch of different choices here. Let's just do Deer Creek. I don't know. Select name. I'll just do the same name I had before. I don't know. Kron. Check name. Name belongs to another user. Yeah, because I chose it before, but I deleted it. So, I don't know. We'll just... Kroger. Check name. He's good. Okay, so now we can go ahead and create. This is a high danger zone. This mountainous region is filled with scrap piles. Hey, that sounds good. Scrap is good in this game. Please select your starting clothes. Where do I do that at? Oh, over here. Okay. Biter. Select pants. Sure. Select shoes, sneakers, zonkers, slowpokes. Sure. Oh, we get to choose a weapon here, though. And I said we were good at blades, so a mutilator, dissector. Dissector sounds cool. All right. So here we go. Kroger. Enter Xsyon. Alright, so this is the same loading screen that the game had 4 years ago when I played. Nothing here has changed a whole lot, it doesn't look like. I don't know why I'm not hearing any music. Usually I remember hearing the game music on this loading screen. Anyway, the music was pretty cool. Alright, welcome to Xsyon, and I just want to take you guys through what you'll see when you enter the game, and that's why I went ahead and created a new character here. And kind of show you what you guys will see when you first start off. I don't want to make this video too long. I want to go ahead and leave this video open for comments, what you guys want to see me try to do, you know, what you guys think of the game or whatever, and based on how many views I get and what the kind of comments and stuff like that will determine if I even make any more videos on this, and if I do make videos, you know, what I try to achieve in those videos. So you're a survivor, a lost soul with a forgotten past. With little more than the shirt on your back, you must forge your destiny to survive and thrive in this new world of Xsyon. Click the left index icon on the panel and open and close the table of contents. Use the links in the side panel to skip to parts of this tutorial that interest you. Okay, so next, click the right index icon to open and close the tutorial list here. Use the links in the side panel to walk through tutorials. You may click the X in the top right to close this tutorial. To resume the tutorial, you can bring the tutorial anytime through the help panel, which is down here somewhere. Yep. Okay. Guides, if you need further assistance at any time, you may use the links in the help panel to submit a help ticket, report a bug, report a player. You submit a help ticket for an in-game issue. A guide will come to assist you as soon as possible. Cool. Xsyon has two servers, the War server and the Peace server. You are on the War server. Make sure you keep your eyes out for other players. You can be attacked and looted anywhere outside the Founder's Island or your own tribe land. So if you have your own tribe land, you can you're protected there from other players attacking you, or on Founder's Island, which I'm not there right now. Xsyon is a game of survival. It can be tough on your own in the beginning. Finding the right tribe might be a good first goal. We suggest you use /y to enter global chat and ask if there are any tribes recruiting once you're done with this tutorial. Hit the escape key at any time to configure Xsyon or exit the game. We recommend that you follow the entire tutorial. Let's get started with the basics and begin your adventure in the world of Xsyon. So again, WASD to move around, Q and E is to rotate, or I know you can hold the right mouse button down and do that if I remember correct. I'm sure it's still the same. Spacebar is jump. Same kind of thing here. Alternate keys if you have a numpad, which I don't even have a numpad on my keyboard. Now what is that? That's a Revenant. Okay. Let's go ahead and exit this right now because I don't want this Revenant seeing me and killing me right off the bat. This is the guys that Revenants get more powerful if they kill you, and like the number of players that they kill, they'll get more and more powerful, and they can also loot your body and take all your crap. So crazy. Now you heard my sounds when I was actually stepping around. I heard like sounds. That probably means there's like some metal and stuff like that, or aluminum or something that I can forage here. And if I look over here, it shows my resources. Here's my character screen. Here is a cloth pack that I have. Here's my dissector weapon that I chose, very high quality. Here's the clothes that I chose, and all these different slots can give me inventory items. Here's my skills based on what I started with, and as you use skills, the skills skill up, which is pretty cool. Now, for the most part, this is a more realistic game than stuff like World of Warcraft. Again, you're not going to see any NPCs with gold question marks in this game, you know, which may or may not be something that you like, depending on what kind of game you like. The graphics are not the best ever in the world, but they're certainly doable. And here, look at here, I see another bear. So it did tell me when I entered this area on the map that this was a, you know, a more dangerous area. I've already seen a Revenant and I've already seen a bear. So let's go ahead and leave our skills up for combat here. Let's go ahead and see what happens if I die or if I fight something. Now, as you see here, resources, this is all the stuff that I can try to gather. And I believe if I want to try to gather some of this stuff, I just double click it. Nope, that's not it. Oh, it's actions up here. So foraging is to look for plants and crap. Scavenging, I believe, is the skill I wanted. I believe I started with a scavenging skill, I think. Scavenging, let's see. Yeah, it's right here. Scavenging 5. No, that's not a skill that I started with. I started resources, okay. So maybe that shows me more resources. So one thing I want to do here is you probably want to raise these, change these so they're not locked, so that you actually gain skill on this stuff as you do it. So, for example, I might want to go ahead and increase my skills in dodging, in armed combat, and blades. Let's go ahead and raise that. Oh, that's not letting me. Okay, maybe I want to put it right there. Can't lock more than 2 skills in this group. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what happens here when we... Now to fight, I'm simply going to... I have my weapon equipped, I think. Yes, I do. I thought it was just the right mouse button to attack and stuff. I mean the left mouse button. But I'm not attacking. So let's see here. Weapon craft. That's how to make weapons. That's not what I want. Fishing. So you can also drag any of these skills down to either hotbar to use them easier. So that's pretty cool too. So I think you have to go into an attack mode if I remember correct. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and the bind keys here. Let's see. Oh, I'm already getting attacked. Return to game. Okay, so I'm already dead. So we've already seen a Revenant come up and kill me. And now I see that I am a ghost. So I don't remember this. I don't remember actually dying and turning into a ghost. I think that I have to wait until this bar runs down. And wow, this is a pretty dangerous area. So he could have looted the gear. I don't know if you lose your starting gear if you die, or if you just lose stuff that you had gathered here. And I just want to go ahead and take a look while I'm waiting to respawn. I'm sure I'm going to respawn at that safer point back on whatever it was called. Well, I just want to take a closer look at this animal here. What is this? Coyote. It's a big coyote. I don't remember ever seeing a coyote when I played this game 4 years ago, and there certainly wasn't revenants at this point either. No, this is a revenant, alright? Let's see. Look at this bear. Look how big it is. I know I fought a bear and won with a little basic knife when I first started, but bears have gotten a lot bigger. I remember the bear that I fought. It's in one of the videos 4 years ago on my YouTube channel. But I just want to take a closer look at this view. You've been given another chance. Hit click OK to revive. So we're going to go ahead and... What is that? Let's go. I want to see what this is. Let's see how big this bear is, too, compared to me. Nice big butt, bear. But I mean, this is a really cool game. It looks like it's came quite a way since I played it 4 years ago. You still move kind of slow, but it's not too bad. I mean, as long as you have different status bars here. Health is obviously 0 because I'm dead. Energy, you have swing power, nourishment. So this is obviously your hunger, your hydration. I remember you want to keep that between 25 and 75%. And encumbrance, that's going to determine how much crap you're wearing. Look at that bear swimming across the river. How cool is that? And it actually looks like they're swimming. That is very cool. I like that. I want to take a closer look. I want to see what this is. This is a golden retriever. So there's dogs in the game. Wow. So I guess it went ahead and warped me. Got tired of waiting on me. So I guess it's respawning me in the world at that safer location. I already forgot the name of it, but I kind of like that dangerous area. That was actually a cool place to start. I got to see a lot of stuff that I was unaware of. So you've been given another chance. Click OK to revive. Okay, I'm obviously revived now. Now this is what a tribe pole, totem pole looks like, and you get to stake your own claim at whatever part of the world you want. And you can join other tribes. That's basically the same thing as like guilds and other MMOs. I do remember that. I don't know what else here. I don't know if this is... I believe everything in this game that you're going to see is like player crafted. So everything here is probably player crafted, I'm guessing. Which if other players built this, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, see, property of guide Ilda, tribe access, quality 95. Use. This is locked for you. So I can't actually enter her door, or whoever that is. So I just want to go outside of the town here a little bit, of this area, and I want to show you guys kind of real quick how gathering works and stuff, how chopping a tree works and that kind of thing if I have that kind of stuff. So all my windows closed that I had open, so I want to go ahead and bring some of this stuff back up, which is all available right down here. Here's my skills. Here's my inventory, and it shows me what I'm wearing, which is kind of nice. Actions, I had this up too when I first started. And resources, you want to have this up. This is a good thing to have because you know what kind of resources are right below you. It kind of shows you. Social, I don't think I need that. And that's probably to add friends. And tribe tells you, who all your enemies and family are and stuff. And help. All right, so let's go ahead and see here. Oops. There we go. Right click on the pack and I opened it. What kind of stuff do I have? A forager's hammer, I have a forager's wrench, I have forager's pliers. I do have a standard axe. Let's go ahead and put this in our right hand here. There we go. Now it goes to my right hand. It's my right side as I look at the inventory screen, but it goes to his right hand. And as you can see, it is looking at the game. It is also in his right hand. Now you can zoom in and out with a mouse wheel as well. You can rotate your guy. To me, it's just easier to hold down the right mouse button though and move. So we're going to go up here. I don't know if I can chop down this tree, but we're going to go ahead and try. Let's see. I probably have to select a skill up here again to start doing that, I'm guessing. It's been so long since I don't remember a lot of this stuff, so farming, fishing, forging, logging. It might be logging. You must equip your axe, an axe in your right hand. Isn't this an axe? I thought it was. Standard axe, low quality. Well, if that's not an axe, I don't know what else would be an axe. And it is in my right hand. I think that I have to get rid of this knife, though. Let's take this knife out and see if that fixes it. Now all we have is an axe. Maybe we can do it now. So let's do logging again. You can't do that here. Okay, fair enough. So it might be just because we're in the starter area or whatever. But I remember, you know, back in... You actually move a lot faster than I remember moving, but that also might be based on my energy here, and, you know, that I'm not hungry and all that stuff. So I don't know. But now if I hold shift down, I walk. So I am running. So let's get out of this area here and see if we can chop down a tree or something. So this game's not that bad. I mean, the water looks a lot better than I remember it looking. Clouds kind of look kind of crappy still, but, you know, it's not a bad game. And I'm really excited the fact that it's actually coming out on Steam, and it's probably going to get a lot more visibility. If it had more players, it'd probably be a lot cooler. I don't know how far I'm going to have to run before I get into some areas that I can maybe chop down a tree or something. Your running skill has increased. So again, even the more you're doing things, even running, you know, the better you're going to get at it. Okay, let's stay here on this edge. Okay. Oh, I fell in the water. Okay. Can I swim? There we go. Yeah, I actually have a pretty cool swimming list. I like how on your inventory screen it actually shows your character kind of doing whatever he's doing, whether it be running or chopping a tree down or swimming or whatever. I always kind of like that. Yeah, the one big gripe I have about this game is the fact that it is $15 a month. I guess it is pretty unique, and, you know, the developers definitely need support in some way or another. And, you know, if you really like a game like this, then it's probably easily worth a $15 access fee per month. So here we go. I just found something sitting here. Property of Sorkin grass, but I believe I can pick that up because somebody just left it there. And see how I put it on my back. So I have some grass on my back that I actually found and picked up. Now I wonder if I'm curious if I set it down now. It's right here. Oh, it still says gathered by Sorkin, but is it mine? I would think it would be mine. I put it back down on the ground here. I click it. Still says property of Sorkin. That's kind of weird. You would think that if I pick it up, that it would be mine. Wow, I'm really running now. I've got a lot of energy. And see, I mean, you can click on anything and see kind of who built it and everything. I mean, property of Guide Michael, quality 82. Everything has a quality based on, you know, whoever built it. I believe their skill level and everything. I'm pretty sure, you know, the higher skilled you are at making something, the higher quality item it's going to be. So I'm going to keep taking a look around. I don't know if I can survive that swim over there. That's a pretty good swim, so I think I'm going to continue to try to walk around and get over in an area that's not so so civilized, I guess is the word. But see, all this stuff here looks like stuff players, you know, built. Whether it be this canopy here, it tells you who made it. It's locked, so I can't use it. But, you know, if I was in these people's tribe, I would be able to use and access a lot of this stuff, which is pretty cool. You know, it gives you a lot of incentive to join up with other players. And also the fact that there's no NPCs and NPC towns and stuff like that selling all this crap and tools and stuff like that. So if, you know, if you lose your tool, and I did keep my dissector tool when I died, so it doesn't look like I actually lost anything when I died, so that's pretty cool. But I mean, if you know, if you have a bunch of stuff and you lose it, or whatever tools, and you lose it, then it gives you incentive to jumping is increased. So again, the more I really like the skill-based stuff here. The more you do stuff, the more you're gonna, the better you're gonna get at it. But I also like the fact that it's 100% like player-driven economy in this game. So, you know, there's not tons of NPCs and stuff like that, like Stormwind and World of Warcraft or whatever. With, you know, there's not NPCs with gold question marks and gold quest explanation points over their head and stuff. I mean, it's all complete sandbox, and it's all completely player-driven. Entering lake, danger low. So I entered a new zone here, and it told me the danger level here is 0. Or low, sorry. But yeah, I mean, everything that, you know, you're going to have to probably either trade with other players or join up with other players or whatever to give you your best chance of survival. Because this is a survival game. What I really want to do, though, is I just want to show you how cool it is chopping down a tree. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can do that before I die of hunger here or something. I also want to show you guys how cool it is to be able to find resources, and how cool that is, too, because I remember that being pretty cool. Alright. Now, I don't know if this is an area that we can claim ourselves out here in the woods, or, you know, if this belongs... I think it might tell us up here if we was actually in some territory that was claimed. Now, it looks like somebody's been out here cutting trees already. You can see all the stuff laying around. And I don't know if you can cut down a tree this big or not, but we're going to try. So let's go ahead and try logging again. There we go. So, if you look at that, I mean, that is pretty sweet. Here I am, cutting down this big tree, and it's showing me a progress bar. And what is super cool is once I cut down this tree, it may take this tree, you know, months or something to respawn. Like months in real time. Another thing I really like about this game is, like it says, whatever the weather is here in the Lake Tahoe area in California is going to be the weather that I'm experiencing in the game. So that is really nice. I mean, if it's snowing there in the Lake Tahoe area, it's going to be snowing in the game when I log in. Now I know it's nighttime, and there you go, look at that. Look at that tree fall. Now this tree is going to be gone from the world until it regrows, and I believe it takes a long time to regrow. So now I got choices on this tree to either chop it small or large. If I chop it large, again, it takes more time. And again, as I do this stuff, my, what skill is this? Logging skill is going to be going up. So let's go ahead, logging skill. I might have to increase it here, plus. I might have to change that to a plus in this area before I can gain logging skills. So now, if I click on this stuff, Long Douglas fir log. Now I don't know, I can pick this stuff up. You don't have room for that because it's too big. So I don't know if I can cut it smaller. If I wanted to cut it smaller, I probably should have done that to start with. So I really don't know what other options I have. Pick up. You don't have a room for that. But you know, I could use these, I believe I can use big pieces of tree like that, and I believe I can use those in some way to help me, you know, start building buildings and fortresses and stuff like that. So that's really sweet. I'm moving into another area here. I see your running skills increases. I'm entering somebody's territory here. I see a ground squirrel, and if, you know, if I had the right stuff, I could probably fight this stuff or kill it. Let's take a look. And I may not be able to, even if I find something, I may not be able to fight it because I'm on somebody else's land and it's technically theirs or owned by them. I'm just not sure. Like if I saw a deer here or something. Leaving. Okay, so now I'm maybe in another neutral territory here. Is this a chicken? Yes, this is a chicken. Okay, let's go ahead and re-equip our dissector knife here. Put this in our right hand. There we go. Oops. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Now, let's go see if I can fight this chicken. Now, I know there's a way you can go into combat mode, and I was trying to look at that last time when the Revenant came up and got me. Rest is V, jump is spacebar, auto move. Okay, let's see. Combat mode is C. So let's try that now. Let's get out of this. Exit. Back to game. So let's go into C. There we go. Now we're in combat mode. Now when I use the mouse, it's actually, I'm clicking the mouse button and it's showing me actually making swings. So my right mouse button is kind of a stab. So let's go see if we can stab this chicken here. Hey chicken. Yep. So you can see its health bar here, and you can kind of see that it's running from me because it's, you know, getting hurt naturally. So I need to get in front of it here. And I believe you can swing too, like you can hold down your mouse button and swing or something, or the longer you hold down the mouse button, the harder your swing is. See there, you can see the green power button is kind of how hard I'm swinging at it. So I'll do more damage to it if I can hit it with one of these. And it's going to take a little bit of practice, obviously. Oh. Come on, chicken. I know this is bad, guys. Where'd you go, chicken? Okay. Come here, chicken. Maybe we should get a closer view here. There we go. See how much more damage I did to it with that swing? And I just need to get a little bit better at my fighting skill, because it is, you know, there's a lot of actual skill involved. It's not just point and click like, you know, some games like, you know, the more common World of Warcraft kind of games. So if you guys like multiplayer online games, you like survival games and stuff like that, and you're tired of the World of Warcraft kind of games and the clones of World of Warcraft that are all, you know, pretty much the same, this is definitely a game that's going to offer you a huge variety. So let's get out of C mode here, and we should get some options on what we want to do with this, I believe. So now I right click on it, I can skin it, I can decapitate it, I can get the small bones, I can butcher it, I can gut it, I can take the feet. So let's go ahead and skin it and see what happens. And again, this is going to be based on our skills. So, you know, we may fail at this, and actually skinning failed. Okay, so I probably have a skinning skill here somewhere. Let's take, yep, right here, so craft. Let's see. Bone craft, nope, it's not going to be that. There's probably a actual skinning skill here, though. Let's see. Let's see. Scavenging, logging, fishing, foraging. I don't think any of that is it. Yeah, anyway, we do have a skill here based on this stuff, and the more we try to do this, decapitate. What happens if we try to do that? You can kind of hear the sounds, too. That's pretty cool. It sounds pretty disgusting. So I guess I got it, and I got a chicken's head in my inventory now. Chicken head, hunted by Kroger, poor quality, increases charm. Huh. Power 0.60. So I can throw that away if I want to, sure. Now let's go ahead and see what else we have here. Let's go ahead and small bones, see if we succeed at that. And if we succeeded at this stuff as we, you know, and you imagine you kill a bear, you're going to have gathering parts failed. Okay. So this is probably just a skill like gathering or something, you know, that it's all based on. Let's see. This might be under like hunting skill or something. I'm not sure what skill all this stuff is based on. I'll have to read more into it to find out. It's obviously not a combat skill, so it's probably one of these resources skills that all this stuff is based on. So butcher, maybe we'll get some meat if we butcher it here that we can cook. Get some chicken breasts. There we go, chicken meat. Okay, so we can make some chicken nuggets. Cook secondary increases charm. So I think this is still raw. Pristine, low durability. Flavor, savory. So again, we can still gut it. No, I don't know what the heck guts are going to be good for. Maybe we can use them to fish with or something. I have no idea. Gathering parts failed. And the only other option I have is to get the chicken feet. And I have, those might be useful in some kind of weapon or something. I'm not sure. What's going down? Our hydration is going down. Gathering parts failed, so now all we have is just a corpse of the chicken. So now you can fill up, if you make some mugs, basketry, you know, if you find like plastic containers, I believe, or something, you can go and gather water and take it with you so that you can drink it and so that you can, you know, farm, for example. I know they added farming to this game, which wasn't even part of the game when I played it when it first launched back in 2011. But farming looks pretty cool in this game. I actually read a little bit about that, and you would actually have to, you can plow the land, and you can, you know, once you claim your own land or whatever, you can, or join a tribe, you can plow a big area of land, and you can plant your seeds, and they take time to grow, and you have to water them, and you have to weed the stuff, you know, and it's just like real farming. I mean, it's all pretty involved. Now, what is this right here? Is this some kind of, somebody built a campfire here, it looks like. Property depleted. Somebody, okay, so bunch of logs that somebody cut down from a tree. And I just want to go ahead and show you guys one other thing real quick before I end this video, and then I'm going to go ahead and leave it up to you guys to tell me what you guys want to see, what you guys think of this game, how cool it looks, you know. And it is actually a lot cooler than I remember it, because one thing, I'm moving a lot faster than I remember. Graphics are a little bit better, and it looks like they've added a lot more since I played it back when it launched in 2011. So, you know, I think this game is going to be really cool for a lot of people. That's a rabbit. You know what? I might try to go out there and attack that thing too. But I want to go ahead and show you guys. Now I have resources. I have limestone that I can try to gather, or water. Well, I'm going to go ahead and right-click on water here, and I'm going to drink. And I want to keep my hydration between 25 and 75%. So let's see what this does to us. So now we're up at 40%. Well, let's go ahead and drink one more time by just simply right-clicking. It takes a little time. We have our green status bar here. And now we should be pretty good on hydration, 65%. We don't want to get it over 75%, or then we'll be overhydrated. So let's go over here and see if we can go into attack mode in the middle of the water, and I just want to see if I can kill this rabbit. See what happens, see how that works. I'm kind of curious. Okay, it may not be letting me go into attack mode. We'll try it. Nope, it did let us go into attack mode. This thing's swimming off. Alright. I'm here. Come here, rabbit. Ah, darn it. I definitely got to get better at this. This thing's a lot faster than chicken. Come here, rabbit. I don't want to hurt you. Yeah, this thing's going to be naturally harder to kill and chase down than a chicken would be. And that's pretty cool. I mean, it would be harder to chase down a rabbit, and a rabbit would run from you like this, you know, if you were sitting there trying to kill it. But it does look like I'm able to catch it and stab it. I'm getting a little better at this. Oh, now it's actually attacking me. Where's my health at? Okay, it's over there on the left. So it's actually messing me up pretty good. Wow, look at that. Rabbit's going to kill me. So how cool is that? Yep, a rabbit killed me. So I think that's a perfect place to actually end this video. So I definitely got to skill up. A good laughing part for you guys to laugh at how pathetic I am at this game. But hopefully you guys will get a glimpse of actually how cool this game is. It is actually really cool. And I don't know what the price is going to be on Steam for the client. When I bought it into it, you know, 4 years ago, it was $39.99. It included your first month. But I think this game is definitely worth a check out if you like survival games, if you like MMOs, if you like something different, and if you like supporting indie developers that like taking a chance on something like this and making something unique and different. I think I'm going to be playing this game quite a bit more, and I want to go ahead and put up some more videos if that's what you guys want to see. So based on the number of views in the comments below, what you guys want to see me do. Do you guys want to see me try to join a tribe? Do you guys want to see me go try to fight another player? What do you guys want to see me try to do? I can't promise you that I'll be able to do it, but I can certainly try my best to try to do what you guys want to see based on what I see down in the comments. So let me know what you guys want to see me try to do in this game. You know, what is it you're interested in? You know, what are you curious about with Xsyon here? And let me know, you know, what you guys think, what your comments are about this game, what you think about it, what you want to see, whatever it is. I want to go ahead and thank you guys for watching. This has been Xaxter99, and this is a really different, really nice new MMO that's been in development for a long time, and you know these guys must have a lot of heart and pride in making this game succeed, because they've been doing it for, like I said, they've been developing this game for over 4 years, because, you know, I bought into it 4 years ago, and they had been developing for a long time even then. So now it's on Steam. Now maybe it has a real chance to succeed, because it's going to get a lot more visibility here on Steam. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure you leave those comments below. Be sure you give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and be sure you subscribe if you want to see be notified of any future videos that I make about this game or other games that maybe you're launching on Steam as well. Thanks so much again for watching, everybody. Take care.